turned to boxing. His life was tough, and only in the ring could he be so in control, in command, in charge.
Purnell was the one doing the bullying. Purnell was 9 when a boxing trainer watched him outlast and break down another bigger bully and brought him to the gym. His natural ability for fighting was given focus. For once, Purnell was getting picked on by somebody who's already fighting for a title against a big name. Roger Mayweather was a former champion at age 25, already run up a record of 26-4. Purnell would set the tone early with a venomous hook that sat the Black Mamba down. Mayweather found his feet, but finding Purnell was far more difficult.
Lunging and then catch him with the right shot. The only quarrel they might have with this Purnell Whitaker during a break in round 2. My father man is thinking, except for a few punches throughout the fight to this point, not that it's effective. Here in this fight, look, he's wearing it down and he has his man. He began to land the heavy blows to the head. Again, we remind you.
Until Purnell lunged into a left hand and fell short, leaving himself in range for Roger's right hand. Sweet Pea finished the fight strong to take his first title on the cards. He won his second title against Greg Haugen.
He lost the decision of fact. Just got that jab there too quick. Purnell Whitaker was for him to fight going backwards.
Once again, it was that wicked southpaw jab that would dictate the action.
Right jab from Purnell Whitaker to bend over to get that. Who would initiate the action? Both of them like to
Greg found it hilarious at first.
He says Whitaker tired against Ramirez, he's tired of Ramirez, he's tired against Mayweather. Good body, much right. He's really not being forced here by Whitaker. And another solid left. I mean, no one ever labeled him a knockout.
After a few more clean connections, the smile was gone from Haugen's face.
Haugen driven backwards and through forward. It happened. He tried that behind the back. A scoring combination by Purnell Whitaker. This round we're going to be taking a state line.
Greg wasn't having fun anymore. Purnell put him on a knee with a short counter left hand in the 6th.
Greg Haugen looking very much like a man who's been in a war, and Purnell Whitaker looked like he was reading the Saturday afternoon newspaper over in his corner out.
While Haugen survived, he didn't win a single second of the fight. The decision was as wide as the skill gap.
Did you ever dream there'd be days like this?
Well, I always dream. You know, dreams are for dreamers, and I dream, and I figured one day I would win a world title, but I wanted to win it at home, and thank Greg Haugen for giving me that opportunity.
1992, Whitaker beat Ben Baez by knockout at 0-37 in round 1 of 10 at Convention Center, Virginia, U.S.
Sweet Pea Whitaker, one-time undisputed lightweight champion at 135 pounds. He's now 13 pounds heavier than that. He has a WBC welterweight championship ahead against Buddy McGirt in March. And this a testing fight, a testing few seconds against a guy who really should not have been in the ring with Purnell Whitaker. Just took one shot, and Purnell is even more disappointed than Benny Paez right now.
11th, 1990, Defending WBC and IBF lightweight titles, Whitaker beat defending WBA lightweight title Juan Nazario by knockout at 2:59 in round 1 of 12.
Get that close to him.
Yeah, if it happens, it usually happens inside on the rope. Over the top with the left for Whitaker and the short right inside.
Whitaker attacks the body. I mean, he puts his whole body behind him.
Situation in which front feet can become entangled. But here are two southpaws, just like two conventional fighters going against one another.
That was the body shot. Beautiful execution of shots to the body by Whitaker. Hit him up. Come on, Pete.
Not gonna make it.
6, 7, 8.
Not gonna make it. This is a first round.
Born boxer to ever step through the ropes. He was a fixture of the lighter weights, engaging in classics with great fighters and beating down the good ones. And he went up to 135 and got in another classic fight with Pernell Whitaker.
With 3 straight jabs and knelt Whitaker around the ring.
Sweet Pea stayed on the back foot, precise, calculating, and deadly accurate. His jab was used the same way a lion trainer uses a stool. Anytime Azuma got close, Pernell poked him in the face.
Nelson had some trouble in the early rounds with the southpaw. Whitaker throwing the punch behind his back to Nelson.
The left hand and right hooks were the whip.
And Whitaker's corner being delivered not by Zuniga.
Also, the fact that you notice Pernell Whitaker goes way down too.
You've seen Nelson.
Throw more punches, get inside, and you should see a great deal of change.
The defensive master put on a jab clinic so thorough, Azuma Nelson was now immune to malaria. But Azuma frankly did not seem to care.
Not even all fighters understand.
When the final bell rings, Azuma had taken over 460 shots, but never took a step back.
Whitaker. He brought the best out of himself, and he brought the best out of me. Take no bones away from it. It was a tremendous fight.
Sweet Pea had a much easier night the next time out against Juan Nazario for the undisputed championship.
Like two conventional fighters going against one another.
That was the body shot. Beautiful execution.
In the first round, he catches Juan Nazario with a vicious left to the body. Juan had his hand by his hip as he charged, and Pernell speared him on a perfect straight left that left him wondering what happened. Whitaker became the first undisputed world lightweight champion since Roberto Duran.
ABF lightweight title, Whitaker beat Miguel Santana by TKO at 102 in round 6 of 12 and won vacant USBA lightweight title.
And then a straight left. There he tried that with the jab. And use the jab. Hey, look at the left behind the jab. 2 straight right hand. And a third bout this year.
And conditioning in his heart will keep him. Oh, another one.
He's hurt for a straight left hand. And Santana keeps being caught with that left hand. Again,
He's never been stopped in his career, but he has to stop lunging in like that, or he's going to get stopped here by Pernell Whitaker.
there's a shot in the second round. Win. There's one high on the head.
Fight is just one good punch away from being stopped, Chris. Santana has absolutely nothing.
What courage by Santana. That was a shot on the shoulder. Right like there. He was ready to go. There's a good left hand. And a right.
Trying to get his legs back. That right hook wobbled him.
Oh, that uppercut.
Santana's problem is, Chris, he doesn't have any way to win this fight. If he comes after Whitaker trying to rule the body punch, I think hurts Santana.
that little body punch. That goes two to the head. Hurt more. Another body shot. Can he take it?
Santana thought he was going to come out.
Buddy McGirt and Pernell Whitaker are stylish, almost perfect boxers. Throwbacks to another time. A time when violent chess was often the way this game was really played.
It was an obvious size mismatch that obviously didn't matter much.
Be a referee at all in a fight like this, and one that's been out for so long. Talking about Buddy McGirt, he's now from middleweight. Hit me again.
Buddy was a bigger, very skilled opponent, but Pernell had a mix of perfect timing, impeccable balance, and underrated toughness.
Buddy McGirt seemingly beginning to assume control of the battle here.
Throw a shot anyway, which is a good thing. You got to land some points. You just can't go for the weakening of the body.
And the jab and the left hand, and suddenly Pernell Whitaker's
Sweet Pea grew up fighting bigger men and found he rather liked it.
Spence believes that you can't let McGirt
He's definitely having some left hand problems, left arm problems. But it's his right hand by Pernell Whitaker.
While Buddy hung tough with a shoulder injury,
It took McGirt 19 more fights to get another title shot.
Sweet Pea proved himself a class above.
Retains his title, if in fact the bout is a draw. His heart on full and open display.
Taking the welterweight title, leapfrogging the other generational genius he would inevitably share a ring with.
22 in round 3 of 8 at Omni Coliseum, Atlanta, Georgia, U.S.
Ranking of Pernell Whitaker, who had 214 amateur fights. Here's a sharp left. And you notice how two quick right jab systems.
climbed in there with world-class fighter.
Sit off. Well, I got to give Patrick credit. He told me in hopes of pulling off the upset.
There's that pesky jab again, and a quick left hand Whitaker.
A bolt of lightning from Whitaker. He's moving away.
Pernell standing confident, putting everything he's got into those fights.
20 seconds left. He is down. He is out. Game set.
By Julio Cesar Chavez. He was an undefeated fighter with 87 wins. Just months after Pernell won his gold medal, Chavez won his first championship. He'd been winning title fights up at 140 after running through the 130 and 135 weight classes. By December of '93, in front of a massively pro-Chavez crowd in San Antonio, the two best fighters in boxing would finally meet.
Here we go. Round one, schedule. On your opponent. Yes, sir.
The roles were largely set before they ever got in the ring.
We have judges from foreign countries. Oh, good action. 3 down to the break.
Chavez was an avowed pressure fighter,
Another good shot.
a combination puncher on the inside, with a defensively sound ability to cut the ring.
Joe Frazier certainly did to Ali in his fight. A few rounds and now this fight's even.
At any range, at any distance, second by second, and punch for punch, Pernell Whitaker made the greatest Mexican fighter of all time look like a mere contender.
That cat and mouse game again in the corner. Continue to go in. Joe Cortez will continue. Joe Cortez is losing control of this. I think just for a solid balance. He stands. But that was because of a bad back. He's frustrated and shattered today.
Julio got his shots in and took 2 in return. While the first half of the fight was close, Purnell swept every second of the second half.
Well, he is small, you know. I used to call him Billy, maybe like so he's tentative. He's tentative. Chavez is not wrong, but he looks like nice right hand. Whitaker with the left hand. He's got his own side of the advantage.
Purnell clearly took the fight, but got the fight taken from him on the cards. It was ruled a draw.
A draw, you can see the...
has won loses the first round here, and now
He's got to cut off the ring with his fist. He can't just do it.
Hurtado's skill and size made it difficult for Purnell to get and stay inside, where he could make better use of his short reach.
out of his game plan early.
First their legs go, then their chin goes, then their friends go.
Costner's going to have a better chance of repeating that.
Hurtado could hit him from across the ring,
He's going to be connecting on a guy who isn't going on his jab at all. And
but even still, Sweet Pea's genius jab kept him in the fight. Hurtado was mobile and skilled himself. And unlike most Purnell-Whitaker fights, even the late rounds were going to the Cuban.
down goes Whitaker for the second time in the fight.
Later rounds, Whitaker's always a game fighter. He's
Down on all the cards, Sweet feints a jab, then feints it again as he steps into a sweeping left hand that rocks Hurtado. There was nothing sweet about his finishing instincts Purnell put on.
That's what boxing is all about. And that's what champion...
1984, after nearly 300 amateur fights, Purnell takes gold at the 1984 Olympics with a dominant performance.
Against the Korean, but won the unanimous difference in the nature of the scoring. Whitaker picking off points so far. Not able to get off those ropes. Now, the tournament with Randa Holyfield. Pummeling Ortiz. Now the first standing 8 count. Well, you've come all the way. You said you were the hardest hitting guy in the world, and you...
92, Whitaker beat Jerry Smith by knockout in round 1 of 10 at El Toreo de Cuatro Caminos, Mexico City, Mexico.
This kid, he's got junior.
Well, in the corner will be Lou Duva, Bob Waring. Also, Dennis Dolchin will be in. Very reminiscent of what we saw in the first fight of the night in Kenny Mitchell. Disqualified in 2 rounds when he headbutted second headbutt in the second round.
Yeah, I thought that was a quick call.
He realizes the golden opportunity at 26 years of age in a journeyman record of 12 victories and 10 losses with 7 knockouts. If he does not win it, at least he wants to make a good showing to get himself some other fights.
Oh, he certainly is. He's got a lot of pride. And
he's 26 years of age, was the Alabama State champion back in 1984. His fought record, lost only once, 22-1. And again, with a 12-10 as a pro, but now Whitaker is having his way with him here in round 1.
Purnell working downstairs to the body. Got a warning for the ref. Oh, straight left hand by Whitaker.
Left hand puts Smith down.
1995, defending WBC welterweight title, Whitaker beat Jake Rodriguez by knockout at 254 in round 6 of 12.
Pretty well. Ever fought one of your sparring partners, George? I did, and it was altogether different. Hard right hand by Whitaker. And he had to jab with the jabber to have a chance here. Chopping left hand over the top. Made an acknowledged master of counterpunching. Right. Bigger, taller. Why not fight? Hard left hand by Whitaker. He won the world championship. He hit every target you could put in front of him as an amateur. Thankful, and they gave me a chance. What do I do? Rodriguez and Whitaker with a straight right hand says, get out of here.
Something in the last 2 rounds that suggests something to me, George. Every time, or on several occasions.
In body work. Another body punch knocked down.
3, 4, 5.
You think Rodriguez wants any more? I'm not so sure.
7, 8, 9.